Okay, hello everyone. Now we are in this video of 16.b. This is the continuation of the previous video because now I'm going to discuss Blazor WASM and we are going to compare with the existing of Blazor Server and also Blazor Web App. Hopefully, this should not take about more than 40 minutes. Again, hopefully. But before that, please don't forget to like and subscribe this video if you enjoy it, and also ensure that if you have some feedback, you can just comment to this video, or you can reach me on LinkedIn as well. Okay, I'm now opening the existing project out from the previous video, Blazor samples, and well, let's see. In here, well, okay, what is the difference? I'll need to check this first. Compare with unmodified. Okay, the target. Yeah, I'm going to make this as net 8.0. But for now, let's try to create a Blazor WASM using a template. New project WASM app, standalone app. Is there any kinds of samples here? There is another kind of Blazor hybrid from Maui template, but honestly, I haven't really tried this one. So if I have some time, let's try to create this one. But today's video's focus is comparing Blazor WASM with the existing Blazor server. So let's try to use this template for now. Blazor WebAssembly standalone app. Hopefully I got the correct template. What's this? No, this is for the proto buff. Yeah, this is how you create the proto buff. But I need to open Blazor WASM. WASM, where is it? So this is the fundamental. What's new? Okay, let's open this in new tab. So the build tools for the Blazor WASM or WebAssembly. The tools are based on mscripten. It's actually open source compiler toolchain. Let's see. We are going to open this new page. It's a complete compiler toolchain to WebAssembly using LLVM with a special focus on speed, size, and the web platform. So this is a toolchain to compile your code into WebAssembly. Let's see on the repo. It is using what kind of language? Oh, okay. It is using C++ with some cool JavaScript and Python as well. Oh, so they are also accept Hacktoberfest. Wait. Let's scroll down. Oh, they have their okay. This is cool. I have actually read many documentation about encryption, and there are more than one toolchain for compiling WebAssembly actually. But the most common, and I think it's the one of the best, is mscripten. And this is cool. What I'm trying to say is you can use this not just compiling the .NET assembly. I say indirectly because it's actually only compiles C and C++. But you get the idea that the original infrastructure of .NET Blazor WASM is using this tool. There are also some kind of third party such as binary en, or I don't know how to spell this, but you don't have to know the details for this tool. But you can also, if you want to learn about this, I think it's very good thing because if there is something really specific, like how are you going to customize further when you try to compile Blazor WASM, you should try to learn this as well. It is interesting to know. Okay, use the WASM tool. You can also have AOT, but honestly, I haven't tried AOT for the Blazor WASM. Okay. Also, this is a good thing. You can trim the generated binaries. It says. Okay, but now let's try to have a quick sample of Blazor WASM. I'm going to use this template, standalone app. Hopefully, this should be the same kind of template or same type of template if we look at the list of the available template. New list. In here, we have Blazor web app. Okay, this is cool. Oh, hang on. Mentioned in the previous video about global JSON is using .NET 9. Let's see. We need to change that. Global.j. Oh, we have changed latest feature, so I'm not going to use .NET 9. To ensure that what you see here is the template for .NET 8, and also we are going to use the .NET 8 toolchain, of course. Yep, we have here standalone app. Okay, this would be the same template description. Okay, what's next? I'm going to name it sample Blazor WASM net 80. Click next. So we have here .NET 8. The other option is also cool. You can also make this as a PEWA, supporting installation and offline use. Yeah, we should include sample page. The other interesting option is this one, enlist in .NET Aspire orchestration. So let's try to see is that option is also available if we uh, create a new one using command prompt. That should be Blazor WASM. I mean the name of the template. So let's see the options or help. We have here very similar to the one that we see. Okay, so for the Blazor WASM, we have net 8, net 7, net 60. Cool. No restore authority. Yeah, there is no option for Aspire, I think. This is the option to omit sample pages. This program in is specified includes an ASP.NET Core host for the Blazor WebAssembly app. I think we should use the simplest one, simplest option that it has. So by default, should be false. Yes, this is the correct one. Because instead of using the ASP.NET Core host, we have to know the basic one. Like you keep it trying to really run inside your browser. So okay, yep, I'm going to use this template and just click next. Oh, there's a PWA is there also. Okay, PWA is specified produce progressive web application supporting installation and offline use. Produce a progressive web application. We'll see. For now, I'm going to use the default one is false, so I'm not going to specify it. And click create. We have the same overview page. Now, I'm going to set this as a startup project and run it. Interesting. So you can also use HTTPS for this one. Okay, and my web browser is Firefox. Let's try to run on Firefox first. But before that, okay, I'm going to ensure. Okay, this is Firefox. Script debugging is disabled for now. Okay, click run. This is using debug by default, debug configuration. You see that there is a loading progress here, and now it shows the same look and feel. Now I'm going to show you the interesting part. So I'm going to turn on the developer tools. Where is it? This one. Web developer tools, Control Shift I. Okay, I'm going to make it to appear on the right side. Computer changes compatibility. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, talk to the right. Yep. And I'm going to open a network here. Just to prove my point, this is actually downloading a DLLs. Okay, let's try to reload this. And hang on. So where is the DLL? HTML, CSS, other? No. Somehow it is being optimized. Looks like ASP.NET Core browser refresh net socket. Why I don't see any kinds of DLL here. Interesting. Previously it shows ASP.NET Bootstrap. Okay, I'm going to enlarge this a bit. Domain file is content. HTML, CSS. No. Text plain. Text plain. Not reload. Fetch. Hmm. So it seems like it it doesn't have DLL. Okay. Oh, this is the first time. Cache. It is cache. .NET.js. Cookies request. No. Okay, this is a minified JavaScript. WebAssembly dot validate. Okay. Cache, timing, stack trace, anonymous, security. Hmm. So this is the content of the response. Switching protocol from 101 to 200. Let's see on the domain side. I could not precise it further. Don't know why. Or maybe. Okay, let's try to dock it to bottom again. Um, Loaded 8.51 resources. 3 seconds is disabled. So this is the console here, and you can debug, I believe. Okay, but for now, let's try to see whether any kinds of DLL is involved. Could not see it. Let's try to reload this again. Still could not see it. Yep, it is using WebSocket by default, but the WebSocket is coded inside the JavaScript. Hmm. Okay, let's close this and try to open this using other kinds of browsers such as, okay, let's try to open up uh, Microsoft Edge. Um, Maybe just to initiate manually. Let's look at the Visual Studio here. .NET.exe, .NET.exe. Okay. System. Okay. Let's fire up the. Should be. I think should be using the same one, the same shortcut. Okay. Now we have here network perform a request. Try to refresh it. Ah, cool. Now we have here a list of downloaded DLL. Don't know why it's not showing on the Firefox. We have TypeScript. We also have, okay, this is the runtime from Mono. What should be, okay, it said here .NET 6 Legacy, still using TS, lazy loading. Where is it? Okay, this is the CSS. Then you can see the network. WebSocket browser request. Come on. Other is only the icon. All. Weather. Sample browser WASM. .NET native. Yeah, this is the version of the WebAssembly from the Blazor. It is using 8.0.10. It's also the same version that I have on this machine. But interesting. Just show WASM and let's try to refresh it. And it doesn't show anything. Raw GitHub content. Runtime egg1 CAB types loaded. Okay, looks like I may miss something. No, it's not there. I mean, it's hard to see that we don't see the Blazor DLL anymore. Okay, what is this? Sample browser. Performance memory network. I need to see the network because here I should have the DLL fully. 301 not modified. The content is HTML. Yep, this is the HTML. And where is it? I'm starting to get confused for now. But actually, yeah, you get the idea that this is truly a WASM. And okay, we have here WebAssembly. Let's try to refresh this again. This is not working. Disable cache. Reserve. Filter. No. I have to show anything. Throttling. Okay, let's try to simulate a slow 4G. There you are. But looks like there is no WASM. Okay, it's time to search on Google. Is it this one? Locate Blazor WebAssembly downloaded DLL on the files. Well, let's see. This seems the correct one. Application cache storage. Okay, let's see. We are going to try to use this application cache storage. Looks like I have to use Chrome for this one. Uh, Hang on. Okay. We have the DLL memory application. So there should be application, hopefully. No. There you are. This is the app. Okay. We should see the DLL. No. Session 1%, session storage, and cache storage, maybe. Yep. Ta-da! We are seeing now the okay. This is the .wasm file, I believe, and content is application content type. Oh, this is the content type. Okay, application wasm with framework. So you see here we have Microsoft ASP.NET Core authorization. Let's open this. Expand this, or maybe I should use the bottom layout. Top to bottom. Uh, hmm. I'm a bit lost here. Application. Okay, cache storage. I should have this one. Cache storage. No, I don't have it now. Cache storage. I should have this one. And total entries is 195. Should I? Hmm. It's hard to see it under this. So now it seems the type or the file name is being saved or being cached as WSM, not DLL anymore. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't know or when did this change happen because basically it's just DLL in .NET 5. Okay, wasm. Okay, wasm. And if we go back to the yeah, this is DLL, not wasm. Blazor resources. Blazor resources. Yeah. Now it is called .NET resources. Okay. We have a different naming here. Yeah. Hopefully we are not going to confuse. Going to be confused again. I'm afraid. Um, set, set storage. No. Cache storage. Yeah. The funny thing is we have a registry for WASM. I think it is not used or it should be irrelevant because browser doesn't know anything about accessing registry. Otherwise, you will have a security breach. We have system component model. We have system collections concurrent. We should also have a generic. And I don't know how to scroll this one. Let's try to analyze this a bit. Okay, this should have primitive extension. Maybe I'll try to sort using name .NET Native WASM, and the content is about 1.1 megabytes. There are also more sample system collection. Oh, there is no system collection generic, or maybe it's just inside the system collection, or MS Corlib maybe. I don't see it. Not standard. Okay, we have not standard. We don't know which version, but we have not standard. Yep. Now you see, it is similar with the DLL files from as a as what is it for that BCL. Yeah, base class library from the normal .NET backend DLLs. Okay, I'm glad that we see this. So I don't know when or it started to change, but let's see. I'm going to open a or just create a new Blazor WASM with the old version. But for now, let's just compare with the. Okay, let's try to run the web app. Set this as a startup project. Let's see. This should open Edge. Yeah, it is now opening Microsoft Edge. Let's open the developer tools. Okay, network performance sources. Oh, okay. We don't have application anymore. When we refresh this, browser refresh, bootstrap, sample, cool. Okay, I'm going to run it as multiple startup. Hopefully, I could do this. There should be some kind of startup thing. Where is it? Oh, it is in preview. Oh man. So build debug. Maybe using this properties. I should be able to. Yep. Let's start with WASM and web app here. I'm going to make it a start. This is also okay. Start without debugging, and the other one is start without debugging. Uh, oh, oh. Is there any further configuration? Looks like doesn't have it. Just click OK and start. Oh, oh wow. Looks like I don't. Oh, I could not have more than one startup project. Simple. Okay, just one. I'm going to run again the WASM for now. And Control Shift I. There should be application here. Or okay, let's try to refresh it again. Well, more tools. Application. Okay, so this is for WASM. We should see the same mm, storage. Is it shared or local? Mm, let's see. We don't see the app. uh, Select a value to review. Where is it? Cache? Learn more. Should be cache. Okay, let's go back to that application, cache, cache storage application. Yeah, this is for Chrome, I believe. It's not Edge. But they should be the same, right? Blah blah blah. Same. This is WASM, right? Storage. No. Network. No. Oh, okay. This is not WASM. Which one do I run? It is WASM. So, oh, okay. It is not because it is still pointing to the Blazor web app. Oh, silly me. Okay. I'm going to set start up and run this again. Hopefully, I should get the application. Yep, this is the one. Control Shift I, and we have WASM again in the application. So you see that in the Blazor web app, you don't have this app cache storage here. Now we have it, and looks like it is. Hang on, this is the performance. Um, yeah, I'm using Flow 4G to simulate this network. Let's try to disable cache and see what's going on. Um, this one. We have WASM. Uh-huh. Raw GitHub user content. Uh, okay, I don't see anything. This is the GS underscore VS browser link. Yeah, this browser link, as far as I know, is also using Signaler. Oh, no, not this one. It's actually a jQuery base script. Bootstrap, SCSS. Oh, Monowasm. Hmm? No? Okay. We are not seeing that here. We only see it in the application tab. Yep. You may ask me about how much memory it consumes. Let's see if I offer this. Hmm. Or I should use Chrome for this one. It is usually showing the memory usage. So let's see if target this to Chrome. I should have open a new web browser, Chrome. Yeah, there is some delay before going through the localhost, but no, now it seems not working. Oh, really? Uh, why is this? Ah, okay. It is still loading. No, PS debugger. Okay, let's try this again. Uh, Start with a debugging, I believe. There you are. I don't know. This can be a bug, looks like, but let's see. I'm going to Control Shift I. Okay, we should see application tab here. Okay, this somehow looks more or less the same with the Stack Overflow page that we have seen before. And now we have WASM here. WASM binaries being downloaded. Where is it? That looks like I have to resize this further just to see our WASM files. Where is it? But it should be the same. Oh yeah, we see the files here. This brings me another question. Okay, I'm going to close this one. I should be able to debug this. Start with debugger. Okay, sample Blazor WASM. Or hang on, web pages, home, or counter. Let's try to debug this. Use Chrome. Previously it is not working. Now it's working. Oh man. If I click this, it should go to the breakpoint. There you are. So initially the current count is 0. If I step over this, should be 1. Yeah, this is the correct one. Correct value. Just continue. Yeah, now it is working. Don't know why during the first run not working. Hmm. Is there a glitch? Or is just me? And something will always happen, right? Especially if you do a live demo like the one we have now. Okay, I have shown you the Blazor web app, Blazor Server, and now the Blazor WASM. This should give you a basic idea of what are the Blazor app types that you have on .NET 8.0. You can also use with or create the Blazor WASM with the empty template, but I suggest you to run with the sample page first because I think this is the easiest one to use when you are starting to learn develop apps using Blazor WASM or Blazor Client side. This is also quite common or the easiest way to learn about this new, Blazor technologies as part of the ASP.NET Core, of course. And if you look at the documentation here, I'll show you that Blazor is actually, the Blazor documentation is actually within the ASP.NET Core documentation. So here, ASP.NET Core in Net X0, you'll see web apps and then Blazor. We have a assembly, we have tutorials. There is also Blazor movie database. Okay, there is a tutorial to create a Blazor web app. Is there any tutorial with WASM? Hmm, no. Blazor assembly with WebAssembly. File extensions. Assembly web. Okay, the web shell packaging format with .wasm file extension. I think it is different from the .NET 5, but let's see. If I view this with .NET 5, yep, this proves my point. So previously it is using DLL. So if I go through the .NET 6, I think it is still using DLL. Looks like starting from 7, it is using WASM. No, okay, it's using DLL. So from .NET 8, it is using WASM. Let's look at the WebChill packaging website. Oh, it is also part of the Blazor WebAssembly host and deploy. WASM enable WebChill is false. Okay, since it is by default the web-friendly package format is using WASM .wasm and the WebCil packaging format for .NET Assembly. Great, great, great. And AMCC. Oh, this is for the memory allocation thing. Yeah, we should not allocate to large memory. Default value is 2 billion bytes. This is a good thing and also good warning because now that you have Blazor WASM run on your browser, it is possible to run the app on mobile browser such as mobile Edge or mobile Chrome or maybe mobile Firefox, for example. It is possible. I don't know how to demo this to you, but I think it is possible because uh, again, if you are hosting your Blazor WASM app and then open that on your mobile phone using the popular ones such as Microsoft Edge, Chrome, or Firefox without any specific order, of course, then you'll see that you can view it. It is available too, but be careful because on those kind of device such as mobile, memory constraint is always unavoidable, meaning that you should not assume that the app will run on the mobile browser that has more than 1 gigabyte, for example, more than 1 gigabyte of RAM. I know that this year's mobile phone or smartphone has more than 2 gigabytes, but you should never assume that you'll have that kind of a luxury on the user side. So consider on the perspective of your users, you can set the requirement of the app as to have at least 1.5 gigabytes, because actually today's smartphones you will end up that from 150 megabytes to 200 megabytes is already used by the smartphone itself, because it is quite common. You have, the what is the term for that, the default app that comes within your mobile phone, of course. For example, if you have Oppo, the one that I have now, Oppo smartphone, you'll have a Color OS. That Color OS, since Android 13, you have, many strange form factor app that's already included in that mobile phone. You can disable it, but it is not quite common experience for general users, of course. So please be careful if you are going to target your Blazor WebAssembly on mobile browser or mobile web browser. That's it for now, and hopefully I could give you some kind of head start or starting information or starting demo samples on these kind of browsers, um, or this kind of Blazor. You have web app, you have Blazor server, you have WebAssembly, but you can also just consider all Blazor web is just part of the Blazor server actually, with the additional, rendering mode like we have discussed before. Now I have shown you Blazor WASM. I have shown you the server side. That's it. Hopefully you get the initial idea of what the Blazor app is, especially since .NET 8.0. Not just using WASM extension, but many things happen like in the background. So if you go back to what's new, you have a rendering modes here. So this kind of thing in, okay, let's go back to the Blazor web app, is new in .NET 8. Where is it? Web app? No. Is it in layout? Oh, yeah, there you are. This is interactive server. Catch in, yeah, component render mode interactive. We don't have this. Weather stream rendering. Unable to indicate whether to stream the rendering of the component. In other hosting model, it has no effect. Yes, this is also the same, it is consistent with the previous documentation that we see. This only available for server side, not available for the client side. Yeah, hopefully this should not confuse you. But I'm still I'm still confused on how exactly the interaction with the JavaScript, although I have tried previously. But okay, this already concludes my point that I'm going to give you overview of the Blazor in these two videos. Hopefully, this should give you a nice head start, including myself, of course. Okay, let's wrap up for today. And if you enjoy this, please don't forget to like and subscribe. especially follow my playlist of .NET weekly videos, because in the next 2 or 3 videos after this, I will also give you quick start on .NET 9, and hopefully next week I'll also give you quick start on the trimmer with ASP.NET Aspire, of course. And let's see whether I could really trim the WASM also, and let's also compare how this kind of Blazor app types, what it looks like after we do the .NET publish. So I have to remind you that you have to know the basic of .NET publish, of course, and this is why I give some specific or special attention on .NET publish. It is something often forgotten by most developers that start to, you know, learn or to develop Blazor. You really have to pay attention on .NET publish, because it is also going to decide what kind of binaries that you are going to deploy. Not just, it's okay, I don't have to pay attention. No, you have to pay attention on that. If there is a way to optimize the binary generation, like if you can trim it, that would be great, because then you will have a quicker deployment, and also there is a chance to, reduce the download on the client side, because the browser will process less time, because the files that's being sent through the wire is smaller. So now you will see that it is important to know how to customize. This is also a first time experience for me if I going to try to use streamer for Blazor. Yeah. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you next week. Bye bye.